All right, well, here we are, Wednesday night, Aoll Sportsman series at Bristol with a whopping 10-car field. So hopefully not too much chaos in the field tonight with only 10 of us, but you never know. It is Bristol. So without further ado, let's qualify. I'm expecting it to be a 2-car fight between me and Carl Henderson, but Brian McFerrin might sneak up there. We'll see. Maybe Ed. But I feel like I found a good line in practice, so hopefully we'll take this to a P1, because I think passing is going to be difficult. Going to sacrifice the first lap just for some tire heat, and then coming to the green. Second lap, really important to set up that run. Kind of running middle here. Let the car get hooked up, gas, and just kind of keep the wheel cranked to get it around the corner. And that felt solid. 15.311 is going to be top of the board. Carl 15.336. We'll see if that 311 holds. Well, iRacing says a 312. Oh man, Brian with a 209. That's a fast lap. That is a fast lap. Well, GG Brian on the pole. No one else that hasn't qualified. Well, maybe Ed, or sorry, maybe Adam and my dad could get there. But this isn't the late model, so I don't expect my dad to be on pole tonight. He's been, Dad's been incredibly fast over on Thursday nights. I think he's on 3 straight poles. 2 wins in the last 3 weeks in that series, so he's been kicking butt. New paint scheme for tonight. My buddy Claude, he's been helping me out a lot with stuff, so figured I'd put his colors on the car tonight. Yeah, 10 cars tonight, 130 laps. I said it on Sunday. I didn't expect to go caution free. But we have basically the same group of drivers here tonight, so I would assume with this car being much more stable, that if we went 150 laps caution free in the Cup car, that we could easily do 130 caution free in this car. But I think everyone was really respecting the Cup car, not really racing each other too hard. I think this car is going to allow us to, I think, race a little bit tighter together. So might be some more potential for some contact, but looks like Dad put it 4th, 15.344. It's a pretty good lap. So there'll be nose tail on the outside. So we're going to be fighting for the bottom ASAP, which means I have to either cut off Carl or Daniel Murphy in the 87 to get down there, which I don't have any problem cutting either one of those guys off to get there. So yeah, I'll be back a minute and a half for the grid and the race.
Thank you, Blake.
All right, well, here we go. Grid time for Bristol, ARCA, Aoll Sportsman Series. 130 laps, 10 drivers. Not the biggest field we've had, but see what we can get.
We can make it on fuel safely. We're rolling. We have 3 sets of tires.
Good evening,
On the
everybody.
outside, boss.
Appreciate you
Pit road
guys
is
being
closed.
here tonight. Top 10s for everyone. Good job on the pole, Brian. That's a freaking killer lap. We got 130 laps. We got 3 sets of tires in the pits. The track's a cool 110 degrees now, so
So Ed
there you
Springer,
go. Give you that.
admin, giving
Good luck,
our...
everyone. Let's have a good race.
Guess we probably shouldn't talk over him. That could be distracting. But that was Ed Springer giving
Bye,
our little pre-race
A 1 to go.
Too fast. for
driver
Too fast
meeting,
for
whatever. Brian, of course, super selfish on Sunday night. Led all 150 laps of the Cup race. Let's see how selfish he plans on being tonight. I'd like to lead 1, so we'll see. The killer would be getting the penalty right here off the bat, so I gotta make sure I settle into 40 right away, and then don't pass him.
Earl, you get the original starts since they're going off the flag, please. Roger. Green flag. Pit road is open. If they pit, we'll pit. If they stay out, we'll stay out. What do you think?
Pretty even start there. I might have a chance
bro. You'll
to
get it.
get the lead off the corner with the momentum.
Clear low if you need it.
There we go.
Track's yours, man. Do what you want.
And tonight's race is going to be who can manage the tires. I feel like I say that every week. We only have 10 drivers, but that's how this race is going to go. Brian and Carl are pretty good at it. Carl, he pulled it off at Iowa. And Brian was really good at it in the Cup Series on Sunday night. I would like for it to be my turn. Car has so much downforce, you don't really need the brake pedal to get into the corner. I don't think I'm overdriving it, so... Brian's getting pretty close, so we'll see if he's thinking he wants the lead or if he's going to ride. Might be overdriving it just a little bit.
Anti-app.
Well, Brian schooled us all on Sunday night here in the Next Gen Cup car at Bristol.
Appreciate it.
150 laps, one set of tires. I mean, I finished the race on one set too, but my tires were down to like 38%. Brian's were apparently much better. So he's got tire saving at this place figured out. Three-car breakaway up here. Me, Brian, Carl. This is how I felt on Sunday. I felt like I had pace to be with Brian had I started up near the front with him. iRacing's definitely changed Bristol to be the bottom lane dominant like it used to be. iRacing swung top lane dominant for a while, almost like it did in real life, until they did some things to make the bottom work again after the repave and progressive banking. So really I just gotta cover the bottom and force him to set something up going down the front stretch or back stretch. Again, green flag pit stops here. If you don't absolutely have to do it, will kill your race. That's what happened Sunday night. Two of us finished on the lead lap, and we didn't pit once, so there are a couple other guys that stayed out, didn't pit. However, their pace wasn't good enough to stay on the lead lap. Fuel calculator looks good. We're plenty good to the finish. Just overdriving a little bit, so Carl's banking on better tire wear and being able to make up this gap once his tires come in at the end of this run. Brian is so good through the center of the corner. Being very patient. He still has over 100 laps to go. I'm starting to get snug. And Brian's really good. He seems to have figured this place out. I can just tell in the mirror every now and then that he's better than me. Coming up on lap traffic, and unfortunately it looks like the number 19, Mr. John Gordon, team co-founder, parent of yours truly, is in last. He's about to not be, but he currently was in last. He said earlier he hit the apron, went for a little slide. Looks like he's recovering. He's now 8th, so that's good. He's guaranteed a top 10 tonight, no matter what. Jason Ross on Sunday was one of the drivers that stayed out, and he leapfrogged some drivers and ended up finishing 3rd, a lap down, or 2 laps down maybe. But staying out was the correct move if you had the pace to do it.
Outside. Clear high. He is a lap down, right? 10-4. Outside. You're clear. That's it, man. Get up to his bumper. He'll move. Door outside. Clear by half.
Oh, my brake pedal's squeaking again. Takes a very specific type of lubricant that I can't find anywhere. So I'm sorry, it's just going to be present in the background the whole rest of the race.
Gotta make quick work of these guys, Earl. I got him, man. I already told them. They're hollering at him.
Well, Daniel Murphy hit pit road and he left, so not sure what went on there, but that will guarantee that my dad can't finish last. Or that I can't finish last. Beep, beep.
Outside. Outside is clear.
I'm just gonna mute the mic for a little bit and drive. That way the brake pedal doesn't take up the entire stream. I'll turn the mic back on if anything interesting happens.
is a lap down, right? Or 10-4. Outside, clear high. He knows you're coming. I told him you're coming, bud. Slow car on the bottom.
So we are now halfway through the race. I'm still in the lead. We've opened up
Working the top.
a little bit of a wider gap to Brian McFerrin.
Clear. Halfway
We are
next
running much faster than Carl and Adam. A couple tenths a lap faster than both of them.
Outside.
We have now started to lap
Still
cars
clear.
for a second time tonight. And if Chad's timing is as good as it was Sunday night, we have had no tire warnings yet for the race. So tire wear is good, pace is good, the gaps look good. Now it's just the hardest thing about a race like this is just staying focused and just hitting the laps lap after lap, because a lot of people think oval racing is kind of boring, which 100% watching a race like this would be terrible. But people in the car are still doing a lot of work, making sure they're hitting a very precise line, lifting when they need to,
Quick work in these guys, Earl. I got it, man. I
getting
told
back
him
on the
they're
throttle
hollering
when they need to, constantly evaluating, like, okay, how do the tires feel? How's the car feel? Where's everyone else around me? So there's a lot mentally going on if the race itself looks boring. So I 100% understand why people think oval racing is sometimes boring, because sometimes it looks like this, and this is boring. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off the mic again and just focus on hitting my marks and not letting Brian catch up, and try to win this race.
outside. Quarter clear.
A9 pin.
Slow car coming backwards on the inside. Caution. All right, you tell me about your car, bud. Pit road will be open. Lining up behind the pace car.
I got its by, Blake. Wait on the pace car.
All right, so we're going to have to come around the 19.
Sorry, I tried to back it down off the racetrack.
All right, so we're going to have to come around the 31. Got the lucky dog. We got a lap car coming to your outside. You'll be lining up behind the 19.
Well, the pit stop gives us a chance to get new tires. I'm not sure if we're going to have the lead once this cycles out. I think we should. I think everyone else at pit already is going to be multiple laps down. Thing that we don't need is to come out behind Brian, but Brian was stuck behind Carl, so we have a huge gap to our pit box before Brian will be in his.
At your mark now. Turn in, come on. Boys, nice and easy here.
Brake pedal sounds horrendous. Right front 67, right rear 71. Cool thing about iRacing is I can just drive right through Brian leaving pit road.
Go back. Pit road speed. They put down some safety dry off of 2 behind the 70.
You said 33? Wow.
One to go. You'll be lining up inside.
Top. Sorry. I didn't realize we were coming to 1.
10-4, thanks.
iRacing apparently has quicker cautions. Hey, listen to Denny.
You coming bottom, Brian?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You have control. Maintain the pace speed until the restart zone. Then go.
Green flag.
I don't know what he was doing. All right, well, that caution kind of took away any interesting bits of the race because now it's just going to be pedal down until the finish. I think that caution was brought out by the 89 Jason Ross sliding coming to or leaving pit road. But now everyone's going to be showing off short run pace, so we'll see if Brian can get up here The thing about Bristol is you want to be on the bottom. You want to try to force a car to go around you on the top. But I think I can defend from the top. So if he gets a nose in there, I just have to take his exit away. I don't think he'll be able to get around me. Yeah, only 4 cars on the lead lap. Looking at that really hurt my line. Just need to focus. Brian is actually really, really fast right now. I had the advantage on the long run, surprisingly. But he is really putting the pressure on me now. And we still have about 37, 38 laps to go. At this point, it's just a 2-car breakaway. I'd like to do what he did on Sunday. Start second, take the lead on the first lap, lead all laps to the win. Unfortunately for me, he's actually close enough to put pressure on me tonight, unlike I was to him on Sunday. Running laps like this, I expect we're going to catch the tail of the field before the end of the race. The pace right now is definitely way faster than it was at the start of the race. At least it feels like it. Because we're not driving around thinking about what our tires are going to be like at 130 laps. He knows it, so he's gonna be trying to drive his butt off. I'm driving mine off. To go. Thing is, if we get another yellow, just don't know if we pit or not. I think we do with how little cars are on the lead lap. Not everyone's going to be back on the lead lap. And with the amount of wave rounds, I mean, shoot, the worst I'd start's what, 4th? I'd be starting right behind him if he stays out. And I think fresh tires would be enough to get around him. That's what I'm saying. It might look boring, but you're thinking about all this stuff just in case it happens. What do you do? Every lap, I'm looking at where he ends up, what line he's running, where can I improve? Is he going to catch me? Am I burning up my right front? A lot more to it than just driving in circles. See, sometimes you even hit the wall. Oh man, that brake pedal sounds awful. I need to get that fixed before my next race. I just saw a glimpse of, I think Ed's car. Yep. Oh, this car's not even a little bit loose. It's just so hooked up, just on rails. I think Brian's kind of conceded things a little bit. I was 0.2 faster than the last lap. Got up in the marbles this lap, so this lap will probably be a little bit faster. I guess we're just going to keep getting up there all the way, huh? It's a little bit too high. Really just right sides, just out of this groove, out of the dark groove. There's a lot of speed right there. You go too high, you get in the marbles, and you slide the track.
Got 20 laps to go right now when you cross the stripe.
Thanks, Chad. Voice of longtime crew chief, Chad Knaus. Good news is the first two cars. Oh,
Slow car in front of you on the bottom.
that's not good. Well,
Outside.
probably should have been a
Clear.
caution. See, that's what I'm saying. You always got to be thinking about that stuff, because with how quick pit road opens up and you pass it, like, you got to know if you're coming or not. You can't wait.
Somebody send Joe a picture of the winter for him.
Will do.
Laps to go at the stripe. Yeah, there's some drivers that are fuming right now, I'm sure, with that caution coming out when it did. They had committed to already pitting, and that they could have just stayed out. You know, they'd be right up here, I think, in the mix. I gotta think Carl for sure is probably not thrilled. And we're just running too high all of a sudden, just too far up out of the groove, not hitting this shape right here that I'm looking for, which is kind of a diamond. I've been saying that a lot in my streams, but you kind of enter mid, cut down at the center, lets you be in the power a lot longer, carry more speed. Shape of the corner, more angular, looks more like a diamond than a nice gentle curve. Unfortunately, Brian has the fast lap of the race, so that kind of stinks.
All right, time to go. Let's see what you can get it.
Caution comes out now. I'm still pitting with his little cars that are on the lead lap. It'd be dumb not to. Of course, real race teams have people sitting on top of the pit box that make a lot of money to think about these things, but on iRacing, it's just you. So it's just, you know, how good of a strategist are you? in Endeavor Racing, we're not very good at that.
Well, help with these lappers, Earl. Roger.
Yeah, Earl, get this guy out of the way. Get him out of there. Dirting up my air.
Five to go this time by. Good job, my man. Giving them hell out there.
All right.
Good job, buddy. Two more, man. Come on. White flag, nice and smooth. In front of you on the bottom. Having trouble, he's down the bottom, down the bottom. Get up there on him, he'll move.
Thank you.
Good one, Blake. Nice run.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
Checker, boss. You're the
Man,
best
you
out there,
took
buddy.
off that
You're the best
second
out
run.
there.
I couldn't keep up with you then.
Nice job, fellas. Yeah, 10-4, really good job, everybody. Great work today. Way to stay after that thing, man.
Good job, Blake.
Brake bias as far forward as I can get it for some donuts.
Oh. You over there at 23, Johnny? Yeah, we're standing here. Come on down here. Get a look here, stuff for me right there.
So Bristol actually has a victory lane and you can pull into. So obviously we're gonna go do that because I don't think you should be allowed to not do that if you win here. iRacing really needs to do this for all tracks. Oop, stalled it. Oh, the car's smoking. Oh,
How bad is it, buddy?
there we go. Perfect. All right. Well, that's P1. Nice win here tonight in Bristol in the Sportsman series. That's pretty loud. Hopefully the guys at the engine shop don't mind putting that motor back together. Yeah. That was a good race. Let's see what the tires are at. 82 on the right front. That was 82 on the right front there at the end. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stream for tonight. Anyone that was there, thanks for watching. And I'll be back Sunday night for the Cup Series. Actually, I won't be there on Sunday night. I'll be back Monday night for more Bristol. Another Bristol race at IROC's Peak Series. So